If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Shannon and this is Testimony Loading. Today's message comes from a dream I had on the morning of May 9, 2025. In this dream, I was standing in what looked like a human vault with many other individuals. The people who were in the vault with me were in a season of being hit. We were all lined up with our backs against an iron wall. Our arms were above our heads and our feet were spread apart, but our bodies weren't bound. Our position forced us to focus only on what was in front of us, because it is time for many of us to come out of hiding. But instead of looking straight ahead, many of us were looking down in the dream, and because of this, we saw a dark pit beneath us. There was a short ledge that all of our feet were resting on, and although we weren't bound to the wall, the pit beneath our feet created the illusion that we were. Because we feared falling into the pit if we moved, we all stood on the ledge for much longer than we should have. There was a platform on the other side of the pit, but the space between the wall and the platform seemed too wide to be cleared without falling. Growing tired of standing on the ledge, I was the first one to literally step out on faith. And this is the point where many of you who resonate with this message are. You're at a point where your fatigue has surpassed your fear. You're so tired of wondering what life would be like if you did the thing you're most afraid to do. You feel like whatever is on the other side of the risk you're too scared to take, it has to be better than a position you're currently in. I raised my left foot from the ledge and put it on the ground that wasn't there before I did, and to my surprise, my foot was planted on solid ground despite seeing a bottomless pit beneath me moments before. My right foot followed, and without looking down or back, I walked across the pit onto the platform and then onto what appeared to be a stage inside of a small auditorium. This is significant because many people are waiting for you to take the first step. You may actually be the trailblazer that many are waiting on. There are people waiting to see you step out on faith and make it to the other side so that they can do the same. In my dream, there were people on both sides of me for what seemed like miles. While I didn't look back, I can only imagine how many people stepped off that ledge after seeing me clear the pit first. The stage was symbolic. It was a place for us to be seen. Because we have been in hiding for so long, our revealing won't be a slow progression. I looked out into the crowd and everyone appeared to be conversing amongst themselves, paying no attention to the stage. This was because they weren't expecting to see any of us come out on the other side. These are the people who will be left in a small auditorium because they can't enter into your next season with you. But the people who will enter into your next season with you won't miss you. They won't miss you because they will have their eyes on the stage, waiting in expectation for you to be revealed. They'll stand out in the crowd. I spotted the steps that led to the auditorium floor. Once I made it to the floor, I looked out into the crowd a second time, and this time I saw